It's time to design the hoods. There are 5 of them to choose from. Alrighty, so that's the chassis primarily done. Now we move into the hoods, not as in the neighborhoods, but as in the hoods of the cars. So if we have a look, depending on, again, like my little scanning issue, different hoods. Now this book has 5 different hoods. So we'll create them as we go. I've done the conversions of the dimensions. Let's start with hood number 1. So we're going to create a sketch. I haven't practiced these ones yet, so we're going live. We're going live, sunshine. We're going to do this on the top plane, just for something a little bit different and confusing. We're going to get a midpoint line, and we want it to be a solid line. It's not for construction, so that's it there. Still got my line tool. We don't want it to be midpoint, so I'm just unticking that there. We're just going to draw something random like this, and now we can dimension. Alright, so this angle here, I want that to have a straight line going up. Let's do a construction line. Let's go up straight. We should just mirror this. That would be good. Schmeatals. That's a word too, schmeatals. So we're going to just do that. And that's going to be 13 degrees. And this looks just 13, not 3. And the same on this side. 13 degrees. The length of this... go away. Go away. It's going to be 35. Hey, look at that. I love it when it does that. Simply just top line up here. I'm just going to click and drag that down until I kind of achieve a shape. This top line is going to be 19 millimeters. Yeah, it's pretty close there, isn't it? So that's 19. Now, let's say, check this out. So, you're a little bit confusing me, little Mr. Drawing. That's okay. We can work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Or not. We'll do something. What have they got? Oh, that's the chassis locking block. Right, that makes sense. Kind of, sort of, a little bit. No, sorry. I might pause while my brain ponders. Alright, I reckon I've got it. So this is where, if you're making it in woodwork, this is where you grab that big long piece of the chassis locking block and you cut it down to size. We're going to just actually add it to this. So here's this shape. We're going to extrude this 35 millimeters. So we're going to change that to 35. And if we have a look at that now from, I wonder what it will look like from, we want to go to back view. This is what it's going to look like. It looks a bit like that. We're going to chuck a 3 millimeter radius. So here's our fillet. We're going to change that to 3 millimeters over here, and we're going to select and select. So we have a nice little radius going on there like that. Doesn't say that there needs to be any other radiuses on there, so we're just going to leave it like that. Now what it does want is, if we go to this view here, so we've gone to the back, and I'm just going to go normal 2, we're going to sketch on here, and we kind of need to remember a little bit about what our chassis locking block was. So I'm going to make that 19. So half of 19 is what, 9.5, so I'm just going to make sure, actually, don't even worry about dimensioning, you goofy. Click the center of that, shift button, select origin, go vertical so we're nice and centered. And this is only 12.5 down. So if I just flip back and look at that, yep, that was correct, Mundo. And then we've got our circle tool, pretty close to there. We need to make that 7, and it was 6.5 from the top. And again, I'm going to center that. So shift and vertical, so that's nice. And we're just going to boom straight up. If you ever wanted to just be really quick with things, escape on your keyboard, deselect the tool. The shortcut for the line tool is just L on the keyboard. So let's get my trim tool, trim, and we'll get rid of that trim to trim. And then we're just going to extrude this. Now this is going to go back that way, and it's going to go that way 25.5 millimeters. So that is our guide. That is hood number 1. So we'll go File, Save to this PC. Now I'm going to create a new folder. I'm going to call it Hoods. Hoods in the Hoods. We'll go in there and we'll call this Hood 1. Now I'm going to make this fancy. I'm going to add some material to this. So we're just going to go over here on the left side. We haven't added any material to any of our parts yet. On the left side here, it's got material not specified. You can right click on that and go edit material, or there's already some defaulted here. Let's just go edit material. It will default to open up steel. We're making ours out of wood, so I'm just going to minimize that. I'm going to go down to woods, and I'm going to choose mahogany. Why? Because I can. Click apply and close, and look, the hood of my car is now made of mahogany. Hit that save button again. Boom, biddy, boom, boom, boom. Let's do hood number 2. Now, to be so extremely honest with you, hood number 2 is not much different. It's just a little bit longer and a little bit wider. So I'm not going to reinvent the wheel. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to go click the drop down, and we're going to go save as new, and we're just going to rename this hood number 2 and press enter. And you'll see now up the top here, we are now working on hood number 2. So we're going to keep everything pretty straightforward. I'm going to roll back our last 2 features. So you can see that little blue line. My cursor turns into a little hand. I'm going to pinch that blue line with my left mouse button and scroll it up. It takes me back to my original. And I want to edit my original sketch. So we can either expand, or if you just right click, you can still go edit sketch. Either neither. Okay, so first things first, these angles are going to change. So we're just going to click on them, double click. We're going to go 5 degrees and 5 degrees. Oh, when it's 5 degrees outside, it is cold. This is going to change to 38. And this top one is going to be 27. Look, not 279, you goob. Control Z to undo. Let's go 27. Yay! Come on down. Green tick. Exit that sketch. Harry's just brought in. Oh, my boot. Thanks, Harry. That's so generous. My brand new boot. He likes to eat that. We're going to just edit this extrude, I think. I can't remember. What are you doing to me? Ooh. Okay, yes, right click, edit the extrude. The extrude is going to be 36.5. Nice. And green tick. Okay, now there is something else we want to do. Now, is that our right plane? It doesn't matter. Click your right plane, and over here select your right plane here, and we're going to create a sketch on our right plane. Now just make sure which way you're going. We want to go with a slope towards the front. Okay, the narrower part is the front of the car. So with my line tool, I'm just going to didn't drag that. That's annoying. It's in the way. It's in the way. Come on. Why is everything being so awkward for me at the moment? There we go. Line tool. Dot. Draw a line down to this end. Just bring it back up. And we're drawing a triangle. And what this is 5 degrees. So we're going to bring that up and make that 5 degrees. Boom, 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 boom. That, now, I'm going to check this dimension, but it will say it's driven. Why? Why do we do that? This is only supposed to be 30. Why is that 36.5? What have I done here, lovelies? What have I done? We're supposed to extrude that. Oh, you goofball. I extruded that. I was looking at the chassis locking block thing. Let's edit that extrude. That extrude needs to be... Hang on. Yes. No. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Live. This is what happens. 30. Thank you, my dear Watson. Let's just make sure I haven't completely kerfuffled this sketch. 27 there, 38 there. We want that to be 44. Well, that's interesting. If I put 5-degree angle on there, I cannot adjust the length of this bonnet, even though it says it's supposed to be 44.5. 45. Delete. Delete. Now if I put 44.5, now if I make that 5 degrees, will it work? Make that one 5 degrees, it's going to say no, don't like it, don't like it any, don't like it. So what I'm going to do is delete this video. No, I think you need to know that things just don't always go to plan. I'm going to leave that at that. That I cannot change to a dimension. That I can make 5 degrees. That I can make 44.5. That is now going to be... Highlight that sketch. Features, extruded cut. Let's go through all both and tick. Okay, so now we have a sloped wood. Now, let's bring that back down. And this fillet we're going to delete. Well, we're going to create a new fillet. And our new fillet is going to be a radius of 6.5. And we're going to go on that and that. Now, still not overly happy with the fact that that length is supposed to be 27, but it's actually 30. You know what? I don't think it really is going to make a huge difference in the scheme of things. So that's good too. We're going to leave it as mahogany. We're going to save that. Let's try wood 3. Well, this one looks really, really simple. It's as simple as it does. Let's delete. So, okay, no, let's go File, Save as New. Let's call this wood 3. We don't need that cut extrude, so we're going to right click and delete that cut extrude. And it's going to get rid of the fillet for now. I'm okay with that. So let's go. And we don't want that sketch. Harry, that was an epic fail, and you're not having my boot. I'm going to right click and delete that sketch. So we're back to the basics here. Now, all this hood is realistically a rectangle, which we don't want at the moment, this chassis locking block. So we just roll back there. We're going to go back to and edit our sketch. And our sketch is simply going to be 35 long. So let's just get rid of these because we don't want that. We don't want that. We want these lines to be vertical, and we want this line here to be vertical. Oh, why didn't that 5 degrees disappear? There we go. So now we've got our rectangle. We want to change that to 35. No, the extrude is 35. My gosh, why don't these books actually ever have like a good orthographic drawing, you know, like front, top, side. It's all over the place. This is going to be, let's keep it at 38. Let's change that one to 30. And let's get rid of the sketch. Our extrude should still be 35. So let's change our extrude to 35. Boom. Boom. That's it. How boring is that? Let's make sure I've got it the right way. I'm pretty sure I've got it the right way. There's my measurements. So my chassis locking block, that should be 38. Perfect. That should be 30. No. Alright. Let's edit that to 35. Let's edit our extrude to 30. So now when I look at our bonnet, we should have measure. That should be 38. Perfect. That should be 30. Perfect. And it should be extruded 35. Alright. I really don't like these books. Why am I even doing this? Hit the save button. Oh, okay. Hood number 4. This looks challenging. And again, I don't want to rehearse it. I just want to, I want to make it with you guys. We're going to do it. So we're going to go File, Save as New, Hood, boom, 4. We're going to roll that back. Rewind that back. What did we, right, yes, we're sketching on the top plane. Okay, that makes sense now. So, I'm going to edit this sketch. This is top plane sketch. Excellent. We're going to do this. Although I've just got to twist it around a bit, so I'll do that. Okay, 38, yes, boom, that's what we want. We want to extrude it 64. Boom. 64. Alright. Now, how now, brown cow? When we go 64, that's not including the radiator. Okay, the radiator is its own separate entity. That's okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Let's get out of that and let's make sure our extrude needs to be 25.5. Harry, you're random. 25.5 is our extrude. So, when we go to front view, that's what we see. Boom, boom, boom. Now, let's draw on this top surface. Let's create a sketch. And let's get our line tool. Now I probably could have done this another way, but this is the way I'm going to do it. Don't argue. Alright, we're going to draw ourselves a triangle from each section. Same on this side. And the angle here is going to be, oh, that was pretty close, 7.5. Look at that. Ah, douche. Go away. Smart direction, angle, 7.5. Features, extrude, cut, through all, boom. So we've got a nice pointy. Now what we're going to do is, they weren't exactly. Let's draw on here. Sketch. Now, they have not told me exactly what the dimensions are. So what we're going to do, well, they kind of have. This is supposed to be 9.5 here. Half of 9.5, well, my brain's not doing the maths today, so I'm going to do this and go 9.5 divided by 2. Alright, so I've centered that. Now it's telling me I need to make these parallel, like that. Nice, not changing that one. And this extrudes up 1 millimeter. So we have just that kind of indented, kind of bumpy kind of looking thing. Now, we are putting on a fillet. So grab your fillet tool, we're going to select that edge and that edge. And that fillet is going to be a radius, it says 4.8, let's just go easy and make it 5. I mean, it was in inches, I rounded it. Should be right, mate. So there we go. That's what we should be looking for at the moment. Yes, number 4. I'm just going to hit the save button because I don't really want to be losing it at the moment. Now we're going to create a radiator. Alright, so we're going to basically draw on the front of this here. So highlight it, create a sketch. Okay, let's get our midpoint line. And we don't have to do any, brainy mathings. Then click and draw a line straight across the bottom. And we're going to dimension that line. A little bit hard to see. 25.5. Okay, that's nice and in the center. We're going to draw a line up. And that's going to come up 27 millimeters. So we're going to go just up above. There's my reference line back down to the end. And that's going to be 27. So you can see it's just proud of the bonnet, which is cool beans. And it is 5 millimeters thick. So let's go. I know that we've got. Let's put a sketch radius on it first. So let's go here in the sketch tools. Let's grab our sketch radius. Let's change that to 6. And we're just going to click that and that. Green tick. And then we'll go features extrude. Get rid of that. 5. That's a big radiator, mate. That's okay. Now, we're going to want this radiator to potentially be a different wood colour, but that's okay at the moment. Now, they've got a radiator cap on the top of this in the book. No dimensions. None. So that's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do... shall we complicate this a little bit? We're going to put a plane right through the middle of this radiator here. So then we can draw a profile of a radiator cap and we'll revolve it. Alright? So, on your features tab, let's come across to reference geometry and select plane. And what we're going to do is our first reference is going to be this one. our second reference is going to be this one. And you'll notice that automatically we'll put a plane right dead smack in the center of that radiator. Green tick. Let's go front view. Now, with that plane selected, we're going to go to sketch and sketch. And where's our center point? There's our center point. So, boom. As I said, they've given me nothing to go by here. So I'm just going random. I'm going fully chic, bro. Fully chic, fully random. Let's drop that down a little bit. Let's bring that in a little bit, maybe. You know what? I'm just gonna let you freestyle. Freestyle. Until you get a shape. Like, seriously. And then we're going to go features and revolve now, because the center line is like an open sketch. It says, do you want to close me so I can revolve? We're going to say yes. We're going to make sure it's 360 degrees and it's merging. And we're going to green tick. Now I'm going to just click on this plane and hit the hide. If you delete it, you're going to delete your radiator cap. What we're going to do is we're going to select this particular little dodgy, and I'm going to go over here to appearances, and I'm going to choose a metal, and let's go chrome. Let's put brushed chrome on there. Let's put it just on the revolve. Boom. That's what we should do. Let's put brushed chrome. Let's put it just on the face. I wish that stayed open so I could do it. Easy face. Face. Just don't do that to me. Face. Let's go put it. Not the bottom. Let's do that. Let's go there. Let's get the face of this face. Let's make it black. Alright, so that kind of looks like, you know, a bit more of a vintage car hood. Hit the save button. We have one more hood to do. And I have no clue what this one is. This is what I'm dealing with, people. Look at that. That makes no sense to me. Or maybe, I don't know. Maybe. Anyway, we'll work it out. Because that's the way we roll. We work it out as we go along. Alright, so let's go file, save as new. Let's make that hood. Oh, not hood full. What is that? Save as new. Hood. 5 dot. Fix that up. Alright. Struth. Oh, I forgot to roll that back down. Ugh. And I don't think it sits at the front there like that. Oh no, it goes full length. Okay, that goes full length. So let's just edit that little Bessie. All the way. All the way. What's your problem, Sonia? Your problem with the sketch? Whatever, Trevor. This sort of sketch relationship. Go away, go away. Sometimes things just are not as they seem. No issues there. Could not find a face or plane. Oh, really? Okay, edit sketch plane. We're going to sketch on that plane and tick. And then we'll go extrude, edit, flipping the directione, and click. Boom. Alright, that was just extrude a little bit too far. Okay, let's go extrude up to surface and tick. Soz, that was hood number 4. So let's go hood number 4. Click save and replace. Now let's go back to hood number 5. Done. Okay, let's roll that back. Now, this hood does not have a radiator cap, so we'll get rid of that. And delete the absorbed features, which is the sketch. We're not going to need that plane, I don't believe, so let's delete that and get rid of that. Yeah, I'm feeling like I think we just need to get rid of all of this. So I've just clicked the first one, held my shift button down and clicked the last one. I'm just going to delete, make sure we are deleting absorbed features and click yes to all. And we're back to simply the best. Better than all. Okay, stop singing, babies. It's okay. Alright. Which view is that view? So that's front, side, top. Okay, so let's have a look at our sketch. Our sketch says 38. Perfect, leave it at that. This one's going to be, let's go 52.5. Now, if at any stage you just go, look, I only want one bonnet or one hood, just design the one that you want. Who really cares? Like, you know, I mean, I care because, you know, the more you design, the better you get, but she what? Let's exit that. Now, the total height. Oh my goodness. Are you serious, Batman? They've given me the total height, including. Oh my gosh, I lost my block. The total height of the chassis locking block, because they've given me the full dimension with the chassis locking block, which was 12.5 millimeters. So the total height was 28, so less 12.5 is 26, 16.5. Let's get at that. 16.5. So I should, if I go to my front view, I should see something like that. Okay, let's go back to our top view and let's sketch on here. And we are going to sketch with the Zoli. I don't know. Okay, yep, no, we're good. We're good. Don't panic. Let's get our rectangle tool. Let's start one side and let's go to the other side and draw a rectangle. We are going to smart dimension this rectangle. It is going to be, what have they done? 25.5. Alright, now we want this little Bessie to be dead smack in the middle, so let's drag that out of the way at the moment. Come on. Where's my middle point? Okay. Let's get boom. There's a reference point. Let's click on that one. Shift button, click on that one. Let's make it coincident. Why didn't you just move? Douche. Let's click on that. Let's make it fixed in place. Then let's click on that and shift click on that and make it coincident. Thank you very much. Gee whiz. You shouldn't be so difficult, but that's okay. Oh, that's right. We can do this. Features, extrude. Listen, we're working through this. We are a team. We're going to extrude that 1.5 millimeters. Tick. We need to edit this top sketch. I didn't see that. This needs to be 35. See? This is why I love CAD, because you can go back and you can edit stuff. Now, what that has done is here's my extrude is throwing that right out of whack because I fixed that center point. So, where's that center point gone now? Okay, 35, 52 and a half. What's 52 and a half less 35? Calculator. My brain is not braining. 52.5 less 35 equals... Hey, that's not right. 52.5 less 35 equals... Thank you, divided by 2 equals... So, this distance needs to be... That can't be right. No, that's not right, Jimmy. That's not right. That's not right. Are you 35 less 25 point? 4.75. Thank you very much. I'm sorry, guys. You're probably going to want to give me a thumbs down for this. On the other hand, like and subscribe. Anyway, there we go. Dang it. Alright, we need to put some fillets on here. So let's go fillet, and it's going to be a radius of 3/16, which was, what is 3/16? So let's go 3-16 inches, which is about 4.7. So let's round that to 4.5. Put one on that edge as well. Okay, now we have wheel guards. Okay, excellent. Wheel guards on this side. We're going to create one wheel guard, then we're going to have a plane in the middle, and we're going to mirror that wheel guard over to the other side. So we don't have to continually do the same thing. So we'll go to our back image, or whatever, front, whatever. You want to go on one of these sides here. Alright, so I've just selected the front surface. Click, sketch. Okay, we have... Let's draw this out. We can do this. We are a team. We are going to go straight across from there. First thing we have to do is set that height at 16, so we go top to left there. Now, are you kidding me? How is 16 that? 5/8 of an inch. So 5/8 inch. Yeah, okay, 16 it is. Which means I have my original extrude wrong again. This one. Edit. Wherefore you do this? Because I had 28.5, which included the chassis locking block. 28.5 less 12.5 in my head, 16. I think their drawing's wrong. If you have a look, they've got like a total height, and that goes down to the bottom of the locking block. I think their drawing's wrong. This is why we love life. So, unless I got, what is 1 1/8 inch? They put their drawing wrong. They got their arrow at the wrong spot. I don't like it. We're gonna... You know what? When we go to assemble this one and it looks silly, we can then argue with them that it looks silly. Let's go back to our front plane. Let's go back to this sketch and let's go and edit our sketch. beautiful thing about this is we are learning. We're learning as we go. So let's draw this line straight down, this point across, 5 millimeters thereabouts. And let's mark dimension that 5. Now we're going to draw a line straight down from here, not all the way, so part of the way, and then crossing in about 5. Start dimension that 5. Now they have a 3-point radius from that point down to that point, and then bring that up, and that's going to be I don't know, I'm beginning to lose faith. That's going to be a radius of approximately 17.5, and that's got some little fillets. Let's grab a little sketch fillet. Let's make that maybe 2. We'll have a look. They haven't really put a dimension on there, so let's make that 2 millimeters. Tick that. Get rid of that. Features extrude 9 is what they've told me. That's mighty big. But anyway, we'll go with it. We'll go with it because that's what they've said. Now we're going to put a plane right through the middle because we haven't got one running through the middle. So remember what we did last time. We're going to go Features tab, Reference Geometry, Plane. I'm going to click that flat surface there and that flat surface there, and look at that Jimmy. There's a plane right in the middle there. There it is. We're going to go mirror, because what we want to do is we want to mirror this. We can't be bothered drawing it again. So, mirror face plane. Selected. Already, plane 2. We don't need a secondary one. Let's go to Features to Mirror, and we're going to click on this extrude. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Green tick. I'm just going to click on that and click the eyeball. Again, if you delete it, you're going to delete the wheel guard. There's that. And then they've got the chassis locking block. What's the front? That is going to be the front. So we've got a chassis locking block here on the back. You don't need to create this because we've already done it, but somehow I accidentally deleted it because I am a dingbat and I'm the first to admit it. You know what? While you can admit to your faults, you are forever learning. That's my argument anyway. And I'm sticking to it. That's my argument and I'm sticking to it. So you don't need to do this. Just be entertained. Are you not entertained? Probably not. Like I said, if you're not entertained, like and subscribe. Because that's the way I roll. Or just scroll on by. Scroll on by. Scroll on by, scroll on by, scroll on by. Center that. Do they actually have how long they want that one? 30. Actually, I want this one 30. Okay. Let's specify something. Oh my gosh. There you go. There is hood number 5. I think hood 4 looks the best. Let's see how we roll.